You just wanna hold it, don't wanna swim it over. It feels like you got it, you want your roller coaster. Don't ask me about my freedom, don't ask me about my wisdom. You want it, you need it, but why?
What's up today, YouTube? We are finally not looking at this white truck, and we're going to check out the 2004 W900 Kenworth. Big old cat in her, big old 13-speed in her. She is built for work, and she has been working hard ever since we finished her off about a year ago. So let's finally take a look at this thing and see what we actually did to her. All right, welcome to the video. Sometimes you're just about to go into the shop, and then you see these two. Oh, well, Bill's getting it. Everybody wondering where the 2004 Kenworth is. There she goes right there. You guys remember this truck? Oh boy, and she's going in for the wash of her life. I might have to make the friggin' video on it. Oh. Perfect timing. Someone made a comment, whatever happened to this thing, so I'm making the video now. They just washed her up. So, might as well take a look, because it's as clean as it's going to get, unless I do it, and I run my OCD-ness on it. So, just going to park her here, and we'll do a little walk around. I'll flip her around so the sun can be on the paint and looking good. Alrighty, dang, she still looks good for being on the road for a full year now. You know, it's definitely got those marks. It's not perfectly perfect like it was at one point, but it is the way it is. So let's have a look at her, shall we? I was gonna tell them to shut her down, but we'll just let the kitty cat rumble throughout the video, why not? So, when we got this thing, she had not that same amount of roof lights, so we added a whole bunch of those. It was basically stock. The rad was no good, paint was no good, it had some vinyl on it. I'll throw some clips at the start of the video there to show you what we were working with before and what it is now. So obviously we put the bumper on it. Well, we started with ripping it all apart, that whole ass end apart like we always do. All the bolts out, all the stuff out, fifth wheel off, get it right down to the frame. And then they came here, they sandblasted her up, got her looking just beauty. We didn't have to weld anything back in because it was solid enough, so that was nice. So once it was sandblasted, which we did here, if you remember and you've been watching for a while, we did that in a thunderstorm, and it was raining. So we picked her up, and then we brought her into the shop, and then that night they started painting her. So we still need to do some paint on these bolts, but you know, it's just hard to find time. Once the truck starts working, it's hard to find time to do anything on it, really. But, you know, the paint's not all rusted out yet or nothing. There's obviously a couple spots or whatever, but that's just the way it goes. This fender, these fenders, they are good and they're bad. See, the nice part is that yes, it's done that, but on this side, you'd never know. Oh, here's a large car coming home. Yoo-hoo! But that is what it is. So yeah, I mean, it's got its marks. That's from when it was towed home. Should have cleaned that up. I'm making a video. So anyway, back to this side. Never did get the bunk skirts. Well, we did get bunk skirts for it, but the bunk skirts we got were not the right length. They were actually a bit too big for a super sleeper. Never went on, and I never made the video because of that, because I've always wanted it with the bunk skirts to show you, but here we are without it. Anyways, we'll start from the back here. New mud flaps, new brackets, the sandblasted and painted frame, all new bolts, all new shocks, all new brakes, airbags, all new everything that you could put on the back end. We got a new fifth wheel for it. We obviously got the blinker bar here and the stainless piece here, which obviously after a year of use, it finds its way into a kingpin or two. We got our reverse lights on. Oh yeah, dual revolution, you know what it is. Perfect, perfect. We had the tanks all nice and polished. These are all still nice and polished. They just need to be hit again with some love. But everything's good. The dual revolution lights, love it. We did the whole paint on everything. Had to sand down all the blue and whatever that was on there. Added the stacks to it because you can't have not 8-inch stacks. Well, they're actually supposed to be 7-inch, but then 8-inch is what we got, and we got those tips, and that's just the way it went. Stainless steel battery boxes we got all bent up and made from Lowride, and they had the metal side, so we got all those sandblasted and painted as well. Took off the chrome there on the hood because I love that look of a Kenworth without that. Got some back breather lights. That was not really what I ordered. They're like rubber grommet lights. That was not at all what I ordered. The mirror brackets we actually had to like push out a little bit because the stacks were so big. If I was here the day the stacks were put on, they would be a couple more inches tighter on each side, but that's just the way it goes. Obviously the front end's all polished. Could probably use some new nut covers by now. I mean, we go to some tight spots with some tight stuff. We got the stripes on the truck, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but that's just kind of the way she goes. But yeah, so this side is looking as good as it should. It could use a little polish up, but at least everything's still shining and nothing's like real bad. All right, I'll get him to turn her around so we can look at the other side because this sun is just beautiful. Driver! And flip her around. So obviously we got the new bumper on her. The grill's all the same. Those headlights in it are the headlights that I got for free that I reviewed, and they are still working excellent. Like real good headlights. I can't believe that I actually got those for free from somewhere, because no, they're working great. And like I said, we got the new cab lights all over the friggin' thing. There's a whole bunch of them. Like, what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on top and 7 on the bottom. And then want the other side to be lit up by the sun. There we go, baby. So yeah, we had to get those mirrors out a little bit wider because those stacks are just so wide. There we go. And now we can look at this side, which is obviously literally identical, but we might as well have a gander at her. That is good right there, buddy. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh. All right, so obviously this side looks the exact same. It's got the stainless steel battery box with a handle on it, so you can actually open it up for some storage. The grill is actually in pretty good shape all the way around compared to our 2014, which has a lot of rot here. We got the little visors, those old headlights. There's me, there's Jake. Bye-bye, boy. All right, back to work here. And obviously we got the big 3 watermelon breathers here, because if you don't put that elephant ear thing on here, you can put these here and nothing gets caught and it's all good. So gotta love that. Got the strapless breathers that came with the truck, and obviously the no chrome there. There goes Scotty boy. And yeah, a big stack on this side and a big old tank on this side. That tank is split in half, so half of it is the hydraulic line, or the hydraulic tank, and there's my sister. Half that's the hydraulic tank, half of it's a fuel tank, and it runs the dump trailers, walking floor, whatever you put on it. It's a good way to do it because you don't have to have a big old tank ugly sitting at the back there, which someone's asked about, so now you know. I'm sure someone in your area can make you a split tank. I'm running out of battery here. I can't see my phone anymore. Well, everybody, this is the 2004 Kenworth W900 that you've been waiting to see, and we've been working like a dog. So yeah, there she is. And when we had our engine guy come here and check it out, he told us that this was like one of the best Cat engines ever made. So that is also good news to hear. Hopefully you can hear any of this because it is windy. D out here. Alright everybody, there you have it. That was a cool intro of the W900 at the start of like kind of step by step all the way through the paces. We got it in like 2020 mid-year, and now it's been working for us for like a full year, so it's got some love on it now. That's the way she goes with trucking. It's never going to stay perfect. If you want to build a truck and you want to sell it right away, that's the way to do it, but after, you know, a year or two of use, it gets road wear. Anyways everybody, I appreciate you watching. Glad I could finally get this video out to you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you like the video and make sure you always subscribe for more. All right, everybody, we will see you on the next one.